Hi, and welcome to What's Happening Now, Nex-Tech's local events and attractions show. And we're here to talk about some things that are going on in April and introduce you to some new leaders in our community. I'm your host, Jenny Leiker, and today I have with me Sara Bloom. And Sara is the new Executive Director of the Downtown Hayes Development Corporation. And Sara, I kind of recruited you. I was excited to have you on because I've known you for a while, which I was lucky in my other April episode, but you used to be a Nex-Tech employee and you were in the media department with me, so we worked together on all kinds of events and promotions, and it was so exciting because you had to leave us for a little while.
Right.
And you moved away for a job opportunity, and now you're back. So tell us a little bit. I just want people to get to know Sara, a little bit about kind of your background and everything.
Well, let's see. I graduated from Fort Hays State University in 2005 with a communications degree and a minor in informatics. It wasn't informatics when I graduated, but I've gotten used to calling it that. When I graduated, I worked in the TV industry for about 3 years, decided it was time for a life change and did sales for a couple of years. Was really good at it, didn't really love it, so decided to get back into communications and graphic design and marketing, which is where we got to work together because I was at Nex-Tech for 5 years doing that, which I loved. But then, as you mentioned, my husband and I got the opportunity to start a church within a church in Wichita, Kansas, and decided we were ready to try our hand at that and take that adventure. And it went really well, and I loved my job there. I was actually the marketing and media manager for Legend Senior Living, and I managed and marketed all 29 of their locations in 5 states, along with all of their events. It was always challenging and exciting, and I absolutely loved it. But then my husband, again, got another job opportunity to come back to Hayes at Celebration Church, which we were at and now we're back at. And we talked to our kids who are 6 and 3 and asked where they were happier, and they said Hayes, and we said, okay, we're packing up. And I took family over career, best decision I could have made, and I'm so excited about this opportunity with the HDC.
Well, when I heard you were coming back, I was thrilled, and then when I heard this position was open, immediately your face popped into my head. So I think you're going to be a great fit. Now, you only started a couple months ago, so
Not
I know
even that. This is the start of my 4th week.
So yeah, you're pretty new, and I hate to hammer you too much, but I just was excited because I wanted people to know. There's probably a lot of people out there that don't even know what DHDC is.
Sure.
Just kind of briefly, can you describe what the purpose of it is or what it is?
Sure. I mean, we're a nonprofit organization. We're run by a board, and that's who I answer to. But our mission is to promote downtown Hayes. We want to see it revitalized. We want to see people walk in the streets. We want to see new businesses. We want to see the current businesses that are there flourish and thrive. I just see that my job is to bring as many people and as many businesses downtown and to continue the revitalization and the beautification of downtown Hayes. So.
Well, and I've lived in Hayes 13 years now, and it's really just come so far in that amount of time, but it's not stopping. Every time you go down there, it seems like you still can see buildings that are being improved and businesses changing and coming in, and so it's a really exciting time, and there's some kind of things that are still in the works as well, aren't there? Kind of a hotel, is there still kind of plans for a hotel to go in?
Yes, hopefully, I know it's still in the works. They had a proposition out to the city of Hayes. We don't know if that's going to happen. We're also working on some grants to try and help that process. And then, of course, it's a constant partnership with the city of Hayes trying to get, keep the light fixtures updated and the streets cleaned and things like that. So.
You bet. There's a lot to it, I'm sure, that none of us ever think about. But there's some you get to use some of your background too for the event part of it. And
absolutely.
There are some really cool things that happen downtown. And actually, after we talk, I'm going to have Brenda Meder on here, and we're going to talk about the spring art walk. But what are some of the other things that go on downtown that people might not know about?
Sure. Beginning in May, or the first part of May, we're hoping to bring back the Taste of Downtown. We're not sure how that's going to look, or even if it'll be called that, but that's one of our goals, is to bring that event back. The Candago Bicycle Rally is coming to Hayes on June 4th. They're going to have a live band downtown at Gellows. They're actually going to shut down some of the streets. They're expecting a minimum of 300 bicyclists, maybe up to 1,000. So while we're not directly involved in that, we're definitely going to be asking some of the businesses, or encouraging some of the businesses to stay open later so that those bicyclists can shop. And then we have, everybody knows Blues Barbecue and Bargains. It's getting a new fiery feel this year, as we're saying. It will actually be called Fire on the Frontier Barbecue Classic this year, and it will be June 12th and 13th instead of in conjunction with the fair. We're trying that new date so that we're not conflicting with the fair. But then Bargains on the Bricks will still happen that third week of July with the fair. So we just have a lot going on right now. And then, of course, right after that, we'll have Wines and Steins, and we'll still have Frost Fest, and the market will open the first weekend of June. So there's always something happening downtown, that's for sure.
And they can follow you. You have a pretty active Facebook page. And what is the address of your Facebook page? I think it's just
I think it's just Downtown Hayes, yeah. And then we also have Chestnut Street District, things like that. And then most of the businesses downtown have Facebook pages that are active, so you can see their daily specials and things like that.
And there are some really cool, unique businesses downtown. And
absolutely.
I know we can't really, single any of them out, but if you haven't been to Downtown Hayes in a while, there is just so much there to offer. And like you said, you're continuing to work to bring more in. Yep. And so we have some of the best restaurants in America, I swear we do.
We do.
To eat at, award-winning brewery, and just all kinds of things. So it's an exciting time, and we're excited to have you in our community just to continue to grow that, and just appreciate you coming and sharing. And make sure you follow their Facebook page and just keep up with what's going on, because there's a lot going on. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. And when we come back, we're going to talk to Brenda Meder from the Hayes Arts Council.
Welcome to Mapes & Miller, one of the region's largest full-service accounting firms. We provide many services, including bookkeeping, auditing, payroll, and of course tax returns. Our CPAs in Phillipsburg, Norton, Stockton, and Quinter have over 100 years of combined experience helping you with personalized service in individual and corporate accounting. At Mapes & Miller, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller, give us a call today.
Nex-Tech Machine Corporation in Norton takes pride in delivering high-precision, close-tolerance machine parts. Since 1997, Nex-Tech Machine Corporation has been a leading supplier for aerospace, agriculture, laboratory instrument, and medical equipment manufacturers throughout the country. They also offer prototyping and single or low production runs. All processes are closely controlled to provide the parts you need when you need them. Congratulating all the area athletes. Nex-Tech Machine Corporation in Norton.
Leon's Welding and Fabrication in Hayes has been serving Western Kansas for over 25 years. With custom fabrication in the oil field as well as metal projects, including gates, handrails, metal art creations, sandblasting, and powder coating. New to Leon's Welding this year is dustless blasting. Now you can remove virtually any type of coating from any material and finish the job with a durable, long-lasting, baked-on powder coating. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, East Highway 40 in Hayes.
Did you know that most people's internet connections are too slow? Wondering if yours is? Just answer these simple questions. Do you have more than 3 connected devices to the internet? Do you stream video over your internet connection? Do you occasionally notice lagging? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need to come see Nex-Tech about a speed upgrade so you can experience the full benefits that fiber technology has to offer. Nex-Tech, our products and people are here for you.
Coombs Inc. Whether you're stuck in a rainstorm or need a shipment to your destination on time, Coombs Inc. delivers customer service excellence. Coombs Inc. is a general commodities carrier for over 40 years. We're looking for dedicated drivers and owner-operators. For information on our services or our positions, call 1-800-482-8749 or go online to CoombsInc.com. Coombs Inc., located 3 miles east of Phillipsburg on Highway 36.
For home-cooked, made-from-scratch meals served with a heaping side of hospitality, stop in at Two Blondes Bakery and Deli in Waukegan. They're open from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. for breakfast and lunch. Two Blondes Bakery and Deli has all your cooked-to-order breakfast specials, as well as daily hot lunch specials, all made from scratch. They also feature favorites like homemade pies, pastries, bierocks, and more. Ask about their catering service for your next special event. Find them on Facebook and Barclay Avenue in Waukegan.
All right, I've got Brenda Meder with me here, as promised, from the Hayes Arts Council, and we're here to talk about several things, but the first one was there are these really cool art walks that are in downtown Hays. We were just talking to Sara Bloom, and it's just one of the many cool things that happen. And I wanted you to tell us about the spring art walk that's coming up. I know we're also ready for spring and get outside. So what is this art walk and when's it going to be held?
Well, what's great is whether the art walks are in the spring or the summer or the fall or the winter, people love the art walks. And really what they are is a great opportunity to kind of have like an art smorgasbord. So there's all these places that are open. Some of them are formal galleries. Some of them are more informal sites, vacant buildings, retail places, restaurants, lounges, anything like that. But that night they all become art galleries or places with music, and everyone can just truly enjoy the 3 hours in the case of the spring walk that they're open, and you just stroll around, you enjoy all the art, and you can stay however long you want, visiting in whatever order you want, for however long you want. So it's just wonderful. It's where do you want to go, how long do you want to stay there, and in what order do you want to see those places. And there's just so many great things. Everything from art from really young people. A lot of times we'll have children's art on display in one form or another at some places, all the way up to, you know, things by the most esteemed and respected of professional artists.
And the art is, you know, a huge part of it, but a lot of the businesses that participate also serve you know, little appetizers,
Absolutely.
right? So
no, it is. It's very much a social night. I've told people before, it's almost a little like the old-fashioned ice cream socials. People didn't necessarily go out for the ice cream, but they went out and the ice cream is what brought them all together. So as a sense of community. And that's what we've really found, is that the art walks provide one of the most significant senses of community in really any event we have in Hays. And it's not just my opinion, which it is, but I've actually had other people tell me as well that who get out and are very involved in the community. We have a lot of amazing events, but I would say that the art walks probably represent the greatest cross-section of our community that anything does. We have other things that may gather more people, but it may be a certain segment of our community, or more likely people in this category than this, certain age or, you know, just ability or mobility. But we will have on our art walks, we will have people with walkers, canes, and even wheelchairs passing by, people who are pushing baby strollers and holding little ones in the hand, and everything in between. And so that's really what I think is so cool about them, is that, like art in general, the art walks themselves just touch such a broad level of our constituency and reach so many people. It's open, it's inviting, and people have really come to appreciate them.
I love your comparison to an ice cream social, because I really think, to me, that's kind of like what it is. You know, I see people there, and even myself, I don't go to a lot of art museums, but it is about seeing the art, but also seeing the people and going to all the different businesses. And they can start, or like you said, you can start anywhere, you can end anywhere, but there are brochures.
Right, we always will have the information. We don't have things together yet for the spring walk, which will, I don't even know if we mentioned the date, but it will be Friday, April 24th from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. A few of the places then will also be open on Saturday. So if you don't get to them all, but Friday, April 24th, 6:30 to 9:30, there will be a few places. Like, for instance, I know City Hall is going to be on again, which is wonderful when you've even got, you know, civic governmental institutions that want to be part of it, because they know that's a night that they can touch and reach more people and have their doors open to more people for a non-governmental event than you can at other times. So some places that may be a little off the beaten path, or that may not be just right there in the core of the downtown, if they want to start early or if they want to extend their hours and go late, I will list it as such in the brochure, so you'll always know. But, you know, I know the library is going to be on. I know Moss Thorns is going to be on with a wonderful MFA thesis show. Our gallery exhibition will be, as it always is, the anchor. We, of course, present the Spring Art Walk, and the anchor of the Spring Art Walk is the state's oldest juried fine art competitive art exhibition, and that's the Smoky Hill Art Competition and Exhibition. There's no other competition in the state, no other art program that has the longevity that our Smoky does, and that's the anchor. We know we'll have that, but other places are coming in. I'm hearing from, you know, White Chocolate and Salon 1007 and Gella's and just a variety of places around the community. So it's going to be another really amazing night. But mark your calendars, Friday, April 24th. You'll want to be there.
Wonderful. Well, I usually always am, and I'll give a little plug, but I think Nex-Tech usually participates.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
So,
Amy usually spearheads things downtown, and that's a popular spot. I don't think that she's able to do all 4 of them because we have the 4 big seasonal ones, but oh yeah, whatever is happening over at the Nex-Tech, and that of course, as we know, is the one at 12th and Oak. So over at that location, there's always something really amazing, and also great hospitality over there always.
Well, all the stops are wonderful, and there's probably still time even for businesses. I'm guessing we're doing this a little bit early, but
Yeah,
they
no,
just
absolutely,
need to get in touch with
absolutely.
you
In
and-
fact, I only need to know by April 9th or 10th if the deadline, drop dead date for me to get it in. I really pushed it hard. Thank goodness the printers always work with me. But I let people take it a little further because I do want everything that's possible to be listed, because there's also a lot of music. So if anybody watching this is also a musician, I don't care whether you just, whether you're a closet guitarist or whether you're part of some little combo, come out and just hang out on the streets. People love having the performing arts as part of this evening. Performing arts is my background versus the visual arts. And I love when those overlap for the course of an evening, because that's the one thing I really appreciate is sometimes we have very contemporary art. Sometimes it's music. Sometimes it's things by children. Sometimes it can be a little bit edgy and even controversial. But what's great is our community, this community here, has such an incredible broad sense of appreciation and respect. So even if they don't like it, or it's not their cup of tea, they appreciate and respect and tolerate its right to be shared by those for whom it does click and for whom it does connect. So yeah, it's just awesome.
It really is. So if you haven't had a chance to experience any of the art walks, come out to this one April 24th. And is there a website they can visit to learn more, or a Facebook page? Or?
Not a lot up yet, but our website is www.hazartscouncil.org. Again, that's ORG. But we also have a Facebook page, just Hayes Arts Council. And I'm really good at getting stuff up there. It's easier for me to get things up there more quickly than our Facebook page, our website. So not only like our page, but then choose to follow it. That way the notifications will come more directly to you. But a lot of good information goes up there on a regular basis. And not just about our organization, but other art happenings in our community.
Wonderful. And there's so much more that the Arts Council does. So make sure you go to their Facebook page and learn about some of the upcoming things. And Brenda, thank you so much for telling us about the Art Walk.
Thank you, Jenny.
Stockton Dental Center is your complete family dentistry. Dr. Cynthia Pedicolis at Stockton Dental Center offers a full range of dental health services to make sure every family member has a smile that lasts a lifetime. Stockton Dental Center offers a wide range of services, including bleaching, cosmetic dentistry, and nitrous oxide sedation for a comfortable and anxiety-free experience. Most major credit cards and insurance plans are accepted, including Delta Dental. Stockton Dental Center, your complete family dentistry.
I'm Adam Stensel, production supervisor with Arm Custom Metals in Hays, Kansas. Arm Custom Metals' goal is to serve all your building components needs. Arm Custom Metals fabricates panels and custom trim to your specifications and lengths in 48 hours or less. Arm Custom Metals also fabricates standing seam roof and wall panels on site for all your residential and commercial projects. Come see us today at Arm Custom Metals, RM Custom Metals, 2150 East 8th Street in Hays, Kansas.
For great food and good times, meet your friends at Fonzie Grill in Norton. Fonzie Grill features fantastic lunch specials, weekdays from 11 till 2. Enjoy favorites like chicken fried steak, soul-warming comfort foods, and homemade pastries. Drop in for dinner Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights from 5 until 9 for a delicious steak or mouth-watering prime rib. Stay and unwind or watch the game in the pub, open from 5 until closing. For great food and good times, it's Fonzie Grill, South Highway 283 in Norton.
Say goodbye to being just a number and say hello to something different. With money-saving rate plans, nationwide coverage, unlimited talk, text, and data plans starting at just $60 a month, and personalized local customer care and amazing community support, Nex-Tech Wireless is the wireless company you've been looking for. Isn't it time you upgrade to a provider that vows to improve every aspect of your wireless experience? Nex-Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different.
And overnight, things have basically been dry. There may have been a few sprinkles here and there, but certainly nothing like what we saw yesterday afternoon and last evening. Things will be changing.
For those unexpected visitors, motels and hotels, you'll find those here. Nex-Tech Directory, in print, online, and now mobile. Find what you're looking for.
Miltech Machine Corporation in Norton takes pride in delivering high-precision, close-tolerance machine parts. Since 1997, Miltech Machine Corporation has been a leading supplier for aerospace, agriculture, laboratory instrument, and medical equipment manufacturers throughout the country. They also offer prototyping and single or low production runs. All processes are closely controlled to provide the parts you need when you need them. Congratulating all the area athletes. Miltech Machine Corporation in Norton.
We have Hayes Recreation Commission here with us today. We're going to kind of finish up our Hayes sweep, and we always love to hear what's going on with the HRC. And I have Gail Wickham here with me today, and Gail is the Youth and Senior Program Director for the Hayes Recreation Commission. Welcome back, Gail.
Welcome.
Now we're getting ready to have the new catalog coming out. So people in the Hayes area, is it just go out in Hayes, the catalog?
It does go out in Hayes. A lot of times people will go ahead and give us a call and say, hey, can you send us one out? And we go ahead and do it at that time.
Well, this is what you're going to be looking for, some cute little hands. It's just who's ready for spring and summer, and I know I could certainly raise my hand on that one.
Me too.
So that'll be something people can be looking for in the mail, and the catalog is actually at our house, it's kind of a source of excitement, and my son loves to open it up and start flipping through all the youth programs, and there's something for everybody, all ages, and that's one of the great things about the rec. So what are some of the things that are going to be, people can be looking for some deadlines that are actually going to be coming up in April, and what can you tell us about what's coming up?
Of course, you know, the most exciting thing is always our baseball season. That's coming. If you look right now in our fall and winter book, we have it in there, but we'll also be having the deadline. April 15th will be the deadline for that. So any of our baseball or softball, we've got our K-18 baseball league that comes up. It lists any of the baseball tournaments. So, you know, if you really are into baseball and you want to go out and watch some really neat games out at the sports complex, you can go ahead and look in there and see what's coming up.
In the sports complex, we've not really talked about that, but how many years have we had that now? 3-4 years?
I'm thinking it's going on 3-4 years. Yeah, I know our fitness center has been open 5 years, so shortly after that. It's been crazy.
Wow, time goes so fast. But the complex out there is such a neat facility to probably play at, to watch games at, and there's more than the baseball, the softball, there's soccer.
They got soccer, flag football going on. You know, I hear things of maybe sometime saying volleyball, you know, they've got a nice playground out there for the kids, you know, to hang out and play when the kids are off or the parents are off doing their games and everything. So it's a really nice facility that's been brought to Hayes.
Absolutely. So be looking for the deadlines that are coming up, and we mentioned baseball, but softball deadlines too, to put
baseball, softball,
teams together.
And you know, we do have you know, we want to make sure that people do know that we do have scholarships for any families, you know, that are needing it. You just need to, you know, again, the first of the year of January, we have you fill out new forms for us. So you know, just kind of put that into your mind that, you know, if funds are a little short this summer, just come out and see if you qualify for our scholarship programs.
That is so nice. I didn't know that, and I'm sure there are a lot of people that don't.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm sure if you have several kids and you're trying to get them all enrolled in sports, it probably can be kind of challenging. Yeah. So that's really nice. And then we've talked about some of the dances, and I believe the last one of this school year is coming up in April.
It is going to be April 24th, and that will be the last one until August, which is our back to school bash. But you know, it's a great time for the kids. They come out and they always have a good time. The dances run from 7 to 9:30. I know kids are like, can it go longer, you know, but we have them there for about 2.5 hours. We got dancing going on, basketball, the concessions. It's worked out really nice, you know, also with the Hayes PD to come out and help us with getting the kids in and out of the parking lot, you know, safely, getting the parents in to get their kids picked up. So it's been a good time. It's worked out really nice. We also do canned food. So maybe, again, if somebody can't afford the $5 admission, we do $3 plus a canned good, and the canned goods then go to local businesses, places, charities that need a little bit extra for our community.
So that's nice. It's a way to help out the middle school kids, the parents have a little bit of a break, and then you get to help out the community too.
That's right.
Well, there's so much more, and it's all in that catalog. We've got kind of quite a few other events coming
Right.
up, and we just encourage people to check out the catalog or visit the website.
That's right.
hazerec.org, I believe.
Right. We always have new events. Everything's always coming up. Just check it. It goes out weekly just to kind of remind you of what events are coming up, what deadlines are coming up. So hazerec.org.
And just one last thing, but as a TV subscriber, you know, if you like the workout classes, make sure you watch the HazeRec Channel 106 or Channel 1, and you'll be able to watch fitness classes online.
That's right.
Welcome to Mapes & Miller, one of the region's largest full-service accounting firms. We provide many services, including bookkeeping, auditing, payroll, and of course tax returns. Our CPAs in Phillipsburg, Norton, Stockton, and Quinter have over 100 years of combined experience helping you with personalized service in individual and corporate accounting. At Mapes & Miller, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller. Give us a call today.
Coombs Inc. Whether you're stuck in a rainstorm or need a shipment to your destination on time, Coombs Inc. delivers customer service excellence. Coombs Inc. is a general commodities carrier for over 40 years, and we're looking for dedicated drivers and owner-operators. For information on our services or our positions, call 1-800-482-8749 or go online to coomsinc.com. Coombs Inc., located 3 miles east of Phillipsburg on Highway 36.
Did you know that most people's internet connections are too slow? Wondering if yours is? Just answer these simple questions. Do you have more than 3 connected devices to the internet? Do you stream video over your internet connection? Do you occasionally notice lagging? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need to come see Nex-Tech about a speed upgrade so you can experience the full benefits that fiber technology has to offer. Nex-Tech, our products and people are here for you.
Leon's Welding and Fabrication in Hays has been serving Western Kansas for over 25 years. With custom fabrication in the oil field as well as metal projects, including gates, handrails, metal art creations, sandblasting, and powder coating. New to Leon's Welding this year is dustless blasting. Now you can remove virtually any type of coating from any material and finish the job with a durable, long-lasting baked-on powder coating. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, East Highway 40 in Hays.
Miltech Machine Corporation in Norton takes pride in delivering high-precision, close-tolerance machine parts. Since 1997, Miltech Machine Corporation has been a leading supplier for aerospace, agriculture, laboratory instrument, and medical equipment manufacturers throughout the country. They also offer prototyping and single or low production runs. All processes are closely controlled to provide the parts you need when you need them. Congratulating all the area athletes. Miltech Machine Corporation in Norton.
And overnight, things have basically been dry. There may have been a few sprinkles here and there, but certainly nothing like what we saw yesterday afternoon and last evening. Things will be
For those unexpected visitors, motels and hotels, you'll find those here. Nex-Tech directory, in print, online, and now mobile. Find what you're looking for.
We learned a lot of great things in Hays today about, met some new people and had some of our favorite guests on. Gail, thanks again for talking about the HazeRec. And we had Sara Bloom to meet the new executive director of DHDC. And then also we talked about the Spring Art Walk on April 24th. So there's just a lot going on, and they all have websites and Facebook pages that you need to follow. And make sure you continue to tune in so you can find out what's happening now.